Morning, it's Sunday the 10th, about 7:30 a.m. We're here at the airport. Dubuque has a fly-in breakfast this morning, normally a great turnout. We're going to go ahead and head up that way. I got some testing to do on the directional gyro. I was up 3 weeks ago with my instructor and was practicing with the autopilot, entering a hold. I spun the heading bug to the hold, that entry that we were supposed to do, and the plane started to turn to the left, and then the whole directional gyro spun the other direction, which then commanded the plane to turn to the right. A little disconcerting, not a big deal. Just shut the autopilot off and entered the hold manually, but still, not something. I was able to get it to replicate on a turn to the left, doing the RNAV 9 approach, or correction, RNAV 27 approach back into Moline. It did it again. So we're going to kind of make a halfway stop going up to Dubuque and see if it does it to the right, just so I can tell the mechanic. Overall, not a big deal. In February, I'm replacing it with another G5 now that the heading bug on the G5 can command the autopilot. So that's about it. 25-minute flight if we were going direct. Like I said, we might spend 5-10 minutes messing around with that. That's about it. Today is, right about now, actually, Hurricane Irma is hitting the folks down in the Keys. I wish them the absolute best of luck. Up here we get tornadoes, and I know what it's like to sit in my basement, and basically all you can do is pray that the thing misses. That's it. Let me get started. I'll get everything warmed up and going, and then I'll get the camera turned on. Talk to you in a bit. Bye.
So good morning. All right, we're all in here. Engine started. Weather is gorgeous. High pressure system over lower Michigan. We got southeast winds, 8 to 10 knots, so nothing major. Should have clear skies until later today when we're supposed to get scattered 8,000. So overall, things are looking good. We're just going to call for our taxi, and we're going to head for the north practice area first for to test out the gyro here, the directional gyro. So let's call for our taxi. Quad City Ground, Comanche 6928 Pop at the South Tees, request permission taxi to the active.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City Ground, wind currently 110 at 6. Would you prefer runway 9er or runway 5?
5 will work fine, sir.
Comanche 28 Papa, roger, runway 5, taxi via Kilo.
Kilo 3, Kilo 1, hold short of 5, 6928 Papa.
Comanche 28 Papa, do you have information, Charlie?
I do, sir.
Roger.
Okay, so we're going to have about a 6-knot crosswind, not a big deal. We'll take off on 5, and which is good because it's a short taxi. It'll take us right up to we'll turn left and go up to the north practice area. Emergency procedures off of 5, same as always. We will turn right, or well, if there's runway left, we'll just land back on the runway. If not, Route 6 is to the short, right off the runway. I-74 is straight out pretty much, slightly left turn there. And then I-80, if we get a little bit farther and we can't. By then, though, we should be able to turn back. That's about it. Should be a really nice flight. We're first going to go up here to the north practice area before we head to Dubuque and check this heading bug. I don't know if something was just sticking in there or what it is. We'll see. I was able to get it to do it twice. To the left, we're going to try it to the right. And just see what exactly it's doing so we know. Clear right, clear left. There I go again, cutting the corner. Hope Diane doesn't watch these videos because she says something about that every once in a while. One of these days I'm going to scratch a tip tank and that's going to really tick me off. Alright. Oh, oil temperature still has not really Let's come off the stops there. Go ahead and do our run up. All right, brakes set. Doors and windows closed and locked. Flight controls free. Correct. I know you guys probably get tired of seeing this, but it's something. It's like a mantra. Flight instruments. Limiter set. That's good. That's good. Working. Okay. Gyro double check. Mixture rich. Throttle 1500 RPM. Engine sounds really good and smooth. Manifold pressure increases. Hear the RPM drop. Oil pressure needle wiggles. Oil temperature is off the stops. Go to 2 for our mag check. Watching to make sure we don't creep. Left. Back to both. Right. Back to both. Carb heat. Working good. Suction. Oil pressure. Oil temperature is looking good there. Fuel pressure. Back to idle. Good idle. 1000 RPM. Alright, mag checks all work. Let's turn on the noise canceling. Alright. Pre-takeoff checks. Circuit breakers. Radio set to tower. Second frequency set. Trim. Final check. Primer is in and lock. Carb heat. Prop mixture. Or throttle mixture. Flaps. Floor is clear. Pitot heat we don't have to worry about. Transponder is on alt. Fuel boost pump on landing
Tower,
into taxi.
817 Whiskey's visual, runway 9er.
Premier 817 Whiskey Quad City Tower. Runway 9er cleared to land. Advise when you are inbound for the field.
Wilco, just going to go south and make a right downwind for 9 for 17 Whiskey.
Roger that.
Quad City Tower, Comanche 6928 Papa, Kilo 1 and 5, ready for takeoff, sir.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City Tower. Fly runway heading, runway 5, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading, cleared for takeoff, 6928 Papa. Okay. Thing is set, everything looks good.
100 feet remaining.
Have a right to left crosswind of about 6-7 knots right now.
Wind 100 at 6.
Start our roll. Get away, bird, get away. Airspeed is alive. Oil pressure, oil temperature. Look good. There's 85. We rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear coming up. Flaps are up. Gear is indicating up. Cylinder head temperatures. Oil looks good. Go ahead and pitch for 105.
Comanche 28 Papa, contact departure. Have a good day.
28 Papa over to departure. Thank you.
2832, how do you copy?
Quad City departure, Comanche 6928 Papa, indicating 1,300 in the climb.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Quad City departure, canceling altitude restriction, proceed on course.
6928 Papa, headed for the north practice area, 3,500 Wilco. Thank you. Okay.
Quad City approach, 2832, how do you copy?
2832, Comanche 6928 Papa, sir. I don't think they're hearing you. Quad City approach 6928 Papa. Somebody's calling you.
Yeah, Yak 2832, I cannot hear your transmissions. I did observe you squawking VFR. Just advise if you need anything else.
Yak 2832, 6928 Papa, sir. I did not hear that. You're broken.
Okay.
He read you, Moline, 6928 Papa.
Comanche 28 Papa, thank you.
The Yak's radios are always problematic for the guy. Okay, we're clear of the tower in Bettendorf. We'll go ahead and turn left here. There's 2,500 in the cruise climb. Everything is looking good. We're going to go to 3,500. And I can tell you right now that this thing is not working right. It's turning. All right, let's go ahead and it's not quite acting like it should. All right, let's go with fuel boost pump off. Back out some RPM here. We got vacuum, so it's not the vacuum pump. We're going to go 55% horsepower, 23, 19 and a half, 23. And a half. Lose a couple hundred feet here. Clean it out while we're not at full power. And 55% horsepower should be about 10.3 gallons an hour. All right, that's a good first step. All right, there's 3,500. We'll get her leveled off here. All right. So at 3,500 feet, 55% horsepower. Temperature, it's 12 degrees. 145 miles an hour indicated, or true airspeed. Indicated is about 135. That's not too bad. Burning 10.3 an hour, really can't complain. Alright. Almost to the north practice area. See now it's turning. Alright, so autopilot on, heading bug on, and we're going to do altitude hold. Alright, like that. Alright. So it's flying the heading bug. Oil temp, oil pressure, everything looks good. Okay, so this is practice area here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to command to turn to the left. So 90 degrees to 270. Now let's see what this thing does. Well, it's holding it so far. Oh, it's just acting goofy. Last time that thing completely spun around. Gotta love airplanes. Alright, there's 270. And it's stabilized right on that, well, close to 270. Alright, so now let's do a 90-degree turn to the right. Altitude hold is doing a pretty good job. It always fluctuates about 100 feet. Not seeing. Alright,
Comanche 28 Papa, approach.
Go ahead, approach.
And what's going on in Dubuque today?
Oh, they got their fall fly-in. They'll have pancakes. You want to go? I'll pick you up.
That's tempting. There's a big string of aircraft that looks at departed Cedar Rapids inbound at Dubuque, so just curious.
Yeah, it's just a breakfast.
Roger.
Okay, let's command to turn to the right 90 degrees and see if that hangs it up. Now, I wonder if maybe my heading bug thing wasn't all the way pulled back out, or maybe that spring's getting a little weak and it got caught up because now it's not doing what it was doing earlier. All right, let's try more than 90 degrees to the right. Let's go like 130 degrees to the right. And now we're getting pretty good drop here. Autopilot will catch that. There, she caught it. Coming through 90 degrees, right on a 2-minute turn. You gotta love that. The autopilot is so accurate in that regard. Yeah, that's about right. All right, let's do the same thing now to the left. More than 90. Not quite 180. And then we'll head for Dubuque because it's now this morning it's not doing it, which is fine. Like I said, it's not earth-shattering either way. It's a question of trust, I guess, more than anything. And before this whole thing went zoom. You know what? We're going to go ahead and accept that as a good to go.
Quad seat approach, Comanche 6928 Papa, sir. We're direct Dubuque now.
Comanche 2 Papa, roger.
The autopilot quit doing it. Whatever it was doing before, it's not doing it anymore.
Three, 4, 7. All right, let's go ahead and speed up here. We'll get going. Kind of did that backwards. I put in almost full power when I should have put in the RPMs first. All right, so 3,500, 24, 23. All right, there you go. Experiment not successful. It's not doing it anymore. And that is the joy of airplane ownership. You go to your mechanic, you're like, hey, it's doing this, and then you don't replicate it. All right, let's get that leaned out. I'll be seeing about 14 gallons an hour. And let's go ahead and switch tanks. Right main on. Fuel pressure looks good. Fuel pressure looks good. We use 4.4. 23.6. Alright, so there's going to be planes. Dubuque is a Class D, though. It's towered, which makes things a little bit safer. I did have a flight of 2 one time I was coming up here, and the tail guy turned right in front of me to enter the pattern after the tower told the lead guy to extend his downwind. That was a little... He just didn't see me. I saw him, though, so the safety net was still there. Alright. We're back at 75%. We're going to boogie on up here. That's giving us 170 true airspeed. 169, 170. So let's get ready for Dubuque. Pretty sure they're going to be landing 1-3 would be my guess. Okay, this is going to be 127.
Comanche 600, 28 Papa, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, fixed to change approved. Have a nice time.
6928 Papa, squawking 1200. Thanks, guys. See you in a bit. Alright, Dubuque Tower, 127.25.
Runway 18 Pappy's out of service. Runway 31 localizer out of service. 31 Pappy's are intermittent. Advise on initial contact of Yankee.
Yankee.
Dubuque Tower permission Yankee 1250 Zulu, wind 1407, visibility 10, ceiling overcast 6000. Temperature 13, dew point 08, altimeter 3041. Runway 13 in use, expect the visual approach.
Wow, big.
Departure, advise ground direction of flight. German runway 18 Pappy's out of service, runway 31 localizer out of
We have
service.
Yankee. Okay, Dubuque. Let's see, Tower 119.5.
Back, standing by.
Ground 121.8. Dubuque Tower, Comanche 6928 Papa, 25 miles southeast of the field with Yankee, inbound, full stop for breakfast.
Comanche 6928 Papa, Dubuque Tower, reports 5 out.
We'll report 5 out, 28 Papa.
Dubuque Tower, Mooney 1010 Golf, 14 to the north.
Ooh, I wish you all could see this.
Inbound landing.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 planes, 8 planes in front of me.
Dubuque Tower, report 5 to the northeast.
5 to the northeast, 10 Golf.
Approach 5 Alpha Bravo, 5 South.
So we'll keep listening to these guys, trying to get a feel of who's entering and how.
Bravo, continue approach traffic, holding on the numbers.
Continue on 5 Alpha Bravo.
Mooney 45 Quebec, runway 13 clear for takeoff. Fly runway heading. Traffic to the
13.
Cardinal crossing over the departure end.
Clear for
Boy, that kid sounds like he's 18 years old.
Dubuque Tower.
We're going to go ahead and get down a little bit here.
Hotel, 15 southeast inbound.
All right, head on a swivel.
Dubuque Tower, Pacer 71 Kilo is 5 southwest now.
71 Kilo, roger, continue, follow your traffic.
Roger, we doing left.
Pattern altitude is 2,000, or it's
About
1,900
more
feet.
of Yeah, probably it'll be right traffic.
Right traffic, 71 kilo.
Pattern altitude,
Cardinal 519er, runway 13, you're clear to land.
1,900 feet.
13 clear to land, 19er, 519er.
The 7, correction, November 5 Alpha Bravo, enter the right downwind for runway 13, report to midfield.
Right downwind 13, report midfield.
And we're going to go down to 2,500.
71 kilo, continue to follow your traffic and enter the right downwind for runway 13, report to midfield.
Alright, we'll enter the right downwind for 13, report midfield, pace 271 kilo.
Dubuque Tower, longitude 3 Alpha Romeo is 5 miles west of the
Highway 61 is here.
Left down, right downwind.
And 3 Juliet Alpha, what's your position?
3 Juliet Alpha, 7.5 miles, southwest airport, 3,000 feet.
Roger.
Yeah, everybody's stepping on everybody.
With Yankee.
3 Alpha Romeo, longitude flight of 2.
5 Alpha Bravo midfield.
5 Alpha Bravo, you number 2, following a Cardinal on the left base, report the traffic inside.
We're going down to 2,500.
5 Alpha Bravo, cut traffic.
5 Alpha Bravo, you number 2, runway 13, clear to land.
In the southeast, inbound. Clear to land 13, 5 Alpha Bravo.
Dubuque Tower, Skyhawk 734, Sierra Juliet 12 to your southwest, inbound to you with Yankee.
Mooney 45 Quebec, left turn on course.
Left turn on course, 45 Quebec.
71 Kilo, you're number 2, following your traffic. Correction, you're number 3, runway 13, clear to land.
Number 3 behind our traffic, cleared to land, 13, 71 Kilo, we're just coming up on the downwind now.
71 Kilo, looks like your traffic's on a wide right turn, and 5 Alpha Bravo, you are clear to land, number 2.
Dubuque Tower, longitude 3 Alpha Romeo is 3 miles west of the field, inbound, flight of 2.
3 Alpha Romeo, Dubuque Tower, go ahead and turn northwestbound for me, suggest a heading of 310 right now.
3 Alpha Romeo, flight of 2, 310.
Dubuque Tower, Skyhawk 734, Sierra Juliet 10 to your southwest and inbound to you with Yankee.
Skyhawk, say your call sign again.
Skyhawk 734, Sierra Juliet.
734 Sierra Juliet, roger. And where are you coming from?
We're 10 to your southwest.
Roger, report 5 to the southwest. And you at 2,500?
Roger, report 5 out.
Roger.
Dubuque Tower, Aircrew 2701 Hotel, 8 miles southeast, inbound.
All right, let's start getting slowed down.
On Delta, contact.
We're 13 miles out.
3 Juliet Alpha, 4 miles southwest airport.
Nice and easy here. Let the engine start cooling off.
Dubuque Tower, November 486, Echo Romeo, 9 miles northeast, inbound Dubuque at 4,500.
All right, 8 Alpha Romeo, the flight of 2. You're number 2 now, following the traffic, about a half mile final.
3 Alpha Romeo.
Yeah, have the field in sight.
Runway 13, flight of 2.
Dubuque Tower, Aircrew 2701 Hotel, 8 southeast, inbound.
Stand by 1 second, guys. I got a lot going on.
5 out.
All right, who is at 2200, about 3 to my southwest? Aircraft 2,200 feet southwest of Dubuque Airport on my frequency. Say your call sign.
3 Juliet Alpha is 2 miles from the airport now. I got to get in here.
3 Juliet Alpha, roger. Enter the right downwind for runway 13 and report to midfield.
3 Juliet Alpha, right downwind for 13 and at midfield now.
71 Kilo, contact ground.
Alright, 71 Kilo, we'll contact ground. Left on Delta.
You can make the right turn on Delta down to the breakfast.
Dubuque Tower 486, Echo Romeo 4,500. We're 7 miles northeast, inbound Dubuque.
Okay, got lots of traffic over this way.
All right, VFR traffic 5 miles to the southwest of Dubuque at 2,500.
That's 57 Kilo, Stinson 90457 Kilo, 5 miles southwest, 2.5.
Dubuque Tower, Skyhawk 734, Sierra Juliet 5.
Okay, let's get down to pattern altitude. So that way we can at least get a good shot. Nobody's going to be mixed in with the ground.
57 Kilo, enter the right downwind for runway 13, report to midfield.
57 Kilo, right downwind, report midfield, 13.
Alright, VFR traffic at 2200, 2 miles to the north of Dubuque Field. You need to turn north.
Okay, Mooney 1010 Golf is 2 miles to the north, turning north.
Mooney 10 Golf, you have traffic off your nose, about a mile and a half is a flight of 2. Mooney 10 Golf, traffic off your nose, 1 mile is a flight of 2.
Got the traffic, 10 Golf.
Mooney 10 Golf, follow that traffic, you're number 2.
The southwest, I'm following along easy, 10 Golf.
Tower, Lakefront 42, when you get a chance, we're ready to go.
Lakefront, stand by.
4 Sierra Juliet, 3 to the southwest.
Alright, 2 is southwest of the field, or northwest of the field there.
Dubuque Tower 486, Echo Romeo is 3 northeast.
We're lit up, yep.
Inbound Dubuque.
486 Echo Romeo, exit the class Delta, I'll call you back in a second.
Dubuque Tower 6928 Papa 5 straight south, right off the end of 18. 2,000 feet. Sir, you want me to go northeast maybe?
Number 6928 Papa, you can make the straight in runway 36, winds are almost calm, runway 36 clear to land, hold short of 31.
36 clear to land, hold short of 31, 6928 Papa.
Alright, I got a VFR guy that's 3 miles to the northwest of the field at 2,100.
That's 3 Chile Alpha.
Winds are almost calm. We'll take a little bit of a tailwind.
Downwind, 13.
3 Juliet Alpha, make the left turn, the left 180 back to the downwind. You're number 2, following the Mooney short final.
Alright, this runway slopes uphill, guys.
He's left on
So,
Delta, contact ground.
Left and down.
alright, we're inside gear speed. Gear coming down.
Southwest 2,300.
57 Kilo. You're on the right down.
Gear is down. Gas undercarriage mixture. Prop.
That's affirmative, 57 Kilo.
57 Kilo. You flight of 2?
No. Negative.
I got 2 people side by side on the downwind.
I got one in front of me, 57 Kilo. I got a Cessna in front of me, turning base.
57 Kilo, follow that traffic.
57 Kilo, roger.
Dubuque Tower 4 Sierra Juliet, 2 to the north of 13.
100.
Mooney left on Delta, contact ground.
Left on Delta 10 Golf.
Okay, so it's going to be right to left.
Tower, experimental 543, Chile Alpha, now over Dubuque.
And a slight tail with an uphill.
5 Juliet Alpha, go ahead, start your turn back into the airport.
3 Chile Alpha, turning back in.
4 Sierra Juliet, 2 from 13.
You on the right base?
Right, I'm lined up on final.
Full. Okay, gas undercarriage mixture prop.
And your call sign is?
734 Sierra Juliet, we're about a mile.
Yeah, we got to really flare this one so we don't land on the nose wheel.
Sierra Juliet, roger. You're number 1, runway 13, clear to land.
Okay, watch the
Clear
speed.
to land, 4 Sierra Juliet.
Gear is down.
57 Kilo, following that Cessna, turn it final.
57 Kilo, follow him. You're number 2, runway 13.
There's 85.
57 Kilo, clear to land.
Dubuque Tower,
80.
Twin Comanche 91 Yankees, we're right downwind, 13.
Oh, it's a little squirrely. Come on, baby, settle. Oh, there we
Twin
go.
Comanche 91 Kilo, make a left 360 for spacing.
Roger that, left 360, 91 Yankee. Dubuque Tower, 4 Echoes, 4 to the west.
Okay, we got
43
Delta.
Echo, remain outside the class Delta airspace. I'll call you back in a second.
That's Delta, 4 Echo.
Tower 6928 Papa, 36 and Delta will be pulling off here.
28 Papa, turn right on Delta, contact ground.
Right on Delta over to ground, 28 Papa.
3 Juliet Alpha, let's see. You're turning
Well,
back
it's
into
never
the
fun to
airport.
land with a tailwind.
Chile Alpha, affirmative, 4.5 miles away.
Roger The one that's extended on the right downwind about 5 miles at 2,100. You still on my frequency?
Dubuque ground, Comanche 6928, Papa 36 and Delta. Looking to taxi to the breakfast wherever it is.
Pull up 2, but hold short of runway 31.
6928 Papa, pull up, hold short of 31 on Delta, 6928 Papa. Okay, so this is a goofy one. I've been up here probably 10 times. Actually took my private pilot's test here and took my instrument rating test here. And then I used to come up here every now and again because it's just a nice, I've been here for breakfast. It's a nice flight. The breakfast is still in the same spot. They got a new terminal. Pretty fancy schmancy. If you're ever looking for something to do, the River Museum here in Dubuque is kind of cool. Kids like it anyway. Okay, we're going to hold short here. Guy right there on downwind. All right. Collapse after landing checklist. After landing checklist. Boom, 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 boom. Should have done my before landing checklist. I kind of did it, but in my head. Okay, flaps. Carb heat mixture. Pitot. Landing taxi strobe. Fuel boost pump. All right. Ground 6928 Papa is holding short Delta and 13.
I know you are. It's not up to me.
Roger.
All right, 28 Papa, come on across runway 31.
Hustle across 6928 Papa.
Dubuque ground, Stinson 9457 Kilo on Delta to the ramp.
94 Kilo, turn right in Alpha, taxi to parking.
7 Kilo right on Alpha to parking.
Not see anybody on downwind. Oh, there is one. All right, so there you go. Short flight to Dubuque, a little test on the attitude or the directional gyro. Come to find out, there was nothing to it. It was just hung up on something. All right, let's see where the flagman is.
King Air 193 Foxtrot Sierra, taxi instruments O'Hare with Yankee.
93 Fox Sierra, I don't have anything for you yet. Let me look at a computer.
Okay, we're about 30 minutes early, Foxtrot Sierra.
Okay.
Oh, it's always nice to be early. But going into O'Hare, it's like, nah, don't even bother. Oh, we're going to be right here on the end. I think that they can fit us. Oh, they're going to put us in here behind the Mooney. That's a good looking Mooney, though. I'd like to have a look at that one. All right, folks, I'm going to walk around, take some photos, and eat some pancakes.
Air 193 Fox Sierra, Dubuque, ground clear to Chicago O'Hare, as filed, maintain 3,000, expect 13,000 within 10 minutes of departure.
Keys off, master switch off. And that's it. I'm gonna go eat some pancakes. Talk to y'all later. Bye.